Golden Age? Seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
I'd say it all depends on the man. Sometimes you need a person who will go off script.
Such as dressing up in a bat costume?
And taking out the criminals who ruin our city. Though the cape may be a bit much.
Hola. Ya estamos jugando.
Don't worry though, I am not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... Well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Yes, well, that was a long time ago. I've moved on.
Of course. Of course.
Together, we'll help the whole city move on. Not how I pictured that going.
Right now, I'm picturing another drink.
You know, I was kinda hoping you would mention my campaign. Or at least, my name. And now I'm picturing that drink, too. Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
No, it's all right. You can stay.
Thanks.
Bruce?
This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now. So formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Everyone loves the host. You're king for a day.
Just a day? I would have guessed Bruce Wayne has that feeling year-round.
Yeah, well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Actually, it's lipstick.
Well, no wonder you were late. Say no more.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything, except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
I don't like this, Harv, but I'm trusting you.
Thank you, Bruce. Seriously. You know I have to pull every string I can to get elected.
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang you.
A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
Hey, I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Bruce Wayne.
I know who you are. The guy who's gonna sell me his house.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
Yo vendería esta casa, me quedaría en la baticueva.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Oh, come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say?
¿Se me escucha? Sí, se me escucha. Ya.
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Well, I would say you can uphold the law and still do what's right.
To a point. No one gets remembered for staying in the middle.
Mr. Falcone,
No more warnings. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Okay, imagine this is me, and these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a predicament. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Whatever you say.
You're a good kid. You look like him, you know? It's nice that we understand each other.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Hey, I appreciate the hospitality, Mr. Wayne. But I don't think I'll put an offer on the house. A nice guy like you should have a nice place to live. I'll be seeing you, Bruce, while this city's still standing.
Ya volví. Me metí a toda la técnica y ya pasamos leyendo.
It's me.
El Batimóvil.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down. Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders.
The Bat computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers.
Nearly fell off a building for this?
Most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects at the time. 2 more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
But all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the
Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
Dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately.
I should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today. Make it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause. The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's 80 buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you
Oh, that's the stuff.
Está como un poco fome. Echando el traje de Batman. El Batman. Ese traje. Este traje.
My suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot. I've got to protect my back, even from the police.
200 successful convictions. District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone. He needs you.
Holographic lenses, voice modulation. Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
Starts with you. Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayor.
Do you really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning here has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge, sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down. Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects at the time.
Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success.
From Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from
The newest edition. You can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
But all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon, should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately. Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause. The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you come home from work tonight and find all your stuff on the street, don't worry. It probably isn't anything you did wrong.
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust the valets.
Soy muy retrasado para salir de estos lugares.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but
Me preguntas cómo se lo va aquí. Si alguien sabe, pónmelo por los comentarios o algo así. Porque yo no sé. Yo no, casi nunca juego Bandido. A ver. Voy a hacer un mini corte. Perdona. Voy y vuelvo.
vos haces mucho más que eso. ¿Pero por qué te veo como preocupado, giroso? ¿Tengo problemas?
¿Los problemas, oiga?
Yo no.
Sí.
Pensé que conmigo esas cosas no te pasarían, Javier. No te mereces esto. Vos te mereces pasarla bien y darles todo tu amor a esa grande pueblo. Es un santo. Vos y yo dejamos algo pendiente, ¿verdad?
Volví, perdona. Fui al baño. ¿Qué es esto? Oh, tenía que hacer esto todo el rato. Iba buscando. Ya no importa. Lo haré igual. Porque es difícil. Bueno. Bonitos y gorditos, muchachos.
Encrypted. Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a
Imagina a Batman diciendo bonitos y gorditos, muchachos.
a dark, damp cave. I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree, it isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that Catwoman tried to steal?
In the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle. This is a map of the East Side Shore. It could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that point.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picked up his drug.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
The same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. I would have been tempted to be far less polite. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo. You don't have to take my advice, Bruce, but that doesn't mean I'll stop giving it. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately, as Bruce or Batman. You have to admit you've been drawing a lot of attention to yourself, and not the playboy billionaire buys new yacht. I don't mean to beat it at argument.
No one's gonna figure it out. Trust me.
This veil room is too dangerous, so what was the gate?
Después si quieren hago directo de Fortnite porque ya salió un nuevo modo y está horrible, bueno. Lo ayudo.
I have a job, okay, a responsibility to this thing. You know why I do this.
For the car, I presume. Well, the car helps. Oh yes, you drive that thing like a bat out of hell. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. What, 20 years? Last time I saw him, he was great.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge of legal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
It's a criminal grandstand, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubled. The heavens were turning now. Haven't the frontest idea. Well, as much as I enjoy having this one-sided conversation, even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful.
When you see what's become of this park, I think you will.
Ganan un trofeo, no sé por qué, pero ganan un trofeo. Vamos a tratar de ganar una partida en a Batman. Por un segundo pensé que era Superman. Ah, mentira.
Where are you, Oz?
A ver, le quiero pegar a este men. ¿Pelear acaso? Pelea. Voy a examinar a este vagabundo muerto. No está muerto, está vivo. ¡Está vivo! No, el barril ya no importa. Es un barril en llamas, ¿a quién le importa?
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Han puesto que me van a atacar. No sé por qué, pero me van a atacar.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Go ahead. Try and take it.
The hell do you say? And him.
Estoy esperando.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate knows.
Pero por no jugar un día, me decís que no juego Fortnite ahora.
Come here. Think that'll do?
para arriba. ¿Qué te pasa? ¿Quieres pelear? ¿Quieres pelear? Ándate aquí. No, si venía a molestarme, ándate. Mi pieza, esa va ahí. Es mi pieza. Es mi pieza. Ya, me aburriste. Ándate mi pieza.
You hear that? Oh, hey, Bruce, you've got a little, yeah, good as new. That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here. Place is a dump. It's been what, 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once.
That wasn't my blocking, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognise the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
But they never saw it like this. This place is a wreck.
Vamos a dejar de jugar esto. Estas 10 razones porque me aburrí y porque llevo mucho video. Adiós amigos de YouTube, gracias por ver el video.